And so's Connors when we framed her for doing it. Quick, open the door.
You sure you got this figured right?
I'm going to put it on low. Work period starts in only 20 minutes.
20 minutes is a long time in this thing.
Rough her up, but that's what we want, isn't it?
Oh, what was that? What? I thought I heard someone coming.
She's starting to give me the jitters.
Oh, there'll be curtains if anyone sees us.
No one's gonna see us. All right. Now go and keep Nip while I tie her up. Well, go on. What if she comes too?
This is really going to fix that Connors bitch, eh?
They're not going to be able to prove she done it, though.
Everyone knows she's been out to get the freak. We got an alibi. Who else is there?
Won't kill her, will it?
No way.
But she's going to have a hell of a suntan, though.
Get a look at this girl. Here's our lady Mutt.
Talk about stepping right into the lion's den.
How did Kelly's boots taste, eh?
Don't make any trouble. You know what I said.
Come on, Wilder. We'd like to know how long you reckon you can hide behind Kelly.
I don't want any trouble.
Well, you should have thought of that before you tried to kill her for us.
You all heard what Lou said.
Yeah. Just remember, when Kelly's finished using you, a lot of us are going to want to talk to you.
Yeah, that's all you're good for, Patterson. Talk.
She's a bitch.
You got any problems? You come and see me. That's what a top dog's for.
Isn't that right, Lurch? Yeah. Isn't that right, Wilder?
Yes.
Isn't that right, Ed Brown?
Yeah.
See, they're all getting the idea. Now, how about you do the same? Right?
Get out of my way.
I think it's about time I had a nice hot cup of coffee. Don't you?
Yes, sir.
Get a telly on, Lurch. I'm feeling lucky today, Lurch. Real lucky.
10 minutes. We're sticking to the plan.
Yeah, but what if the thermo goes on the blink again?
Look, you gotta have more faith in 20th century technology.
What?
Just leave it.
Let's go and switch it off. Nobody'd know.
No way.
You got nothing to do, eh?
No.
Oh, that's no good. We can't have you sitting here worrying about the next 30 years, now can we? Hey, I'm talking to you.
Sorry.
Yeah, you'll be sorry, all right. You're going to be all crinkled and grey by the time you get out of here. And what sort of sugar daddy's going to want you then? What's the matter? Don't you feel like talking?
I don't want any trouble.
Oh, she doesn't want any trouble. Well, you got me into enough trouble, didn't you, eh?
Sorry.
Well, I think it's about time you showed me just how sorry you are. Don't you?
I'll do anything.
Oh, how nice. Well, you can start by cleaning me cell.
Yes.
When you've done that, I'll think of something else for you to do.
I'll do anything you want.
Hey, is there anything you want done, Lurch?
She'd be better off getting bashed than having to crawl to that bitch.
All right, ladies. Mrs. Morris would like a word with everyone. You to assemble out in the grounds right away.
What's going on here?
Hurry up!
Why do we have to go outside?
What if they put off the work period? Who's going to get the freak out of the dryer? Stop worrying. Don't tell me to stop worrying. I'm not copping no murder rap. You got me into that already, remember?
Look, there's no way they can pin it on us. No way. How long is this going to take, Mrs. Slattery?
Just move out with the rest.
What do we have to worry about?
We just can't leave her there, Lou.
Well, it looks like we'll have to.
There's no time now.
I need an oil change, okay?
Oh, Connors.
I gotta go. I'm busting.
All right, but get a move on.
Jeez, don't be a thief.
Hurry them up. We want them all out.
Say you gotta go too. Then you can nick back to the laundry and turn the dryer off.
Forget it.
Lou,
It's not my fault they're bringing us out here. It's fate, I reckon.
you can't just leave, huh?
Says who?
Look, I'm going in.
You're staying right here.
Look, I told you, I'm not doing life for murder.
You make one move and I'll fix you for good.
What are you two up to?
Oh, nothing, Mrs. Slattery.
Well, get a move on then.
Righto.
Look, if we get caught, I'm not going to be the bunny. It was your idea. you all what you can expect from me as acting governor.
Finally got rid of Reno, eh?
If you go on like that, I'll make sure you're praying to get her back. Mrs. Reynolds has done everything in her power to help you women. She has sacrificed her own interests time after time. Now, if you want to make me think it wasn't worth her trouble, then you're going the right way about it. If you want to see how tough I can be, then go right ahead. It's not the way I'd choose to live together, but then that's up to you.
Kelly's a half-wit for getting her going like that.
Nasty piece of work, that's for sure.
I do what I can to make life as bearable as possible for you. And I do my best to carry on Mrs. Reynolds' policies.
The usual great policies, probably.
However, the main reason we're here today is to pay a solemn tribute to a brave woman who was a good friend to many of us. So I'm asking you all to observe a minute's silence. And let's remember May Collins.
She'd still be alive if it wasn't for Reno.
Belt up, Kelly. I'm keeping quiet and I didn't even know her.
It's not great, Nicky.
Yeah, but we really liked him because, you know, she made him for us.
Bit of a softie, was she?
Yeah, sort of. She could look after herself, though. Even Lou was scared of her in the end.
See the look on Connor's face when she cops this one, eh?
Joe! Hey, Bert, get help quickly. Get Sister Hall.
Anything we can do, Mrs. Slattery?
I think you've done enough damage, Kelly. Go to your cell. What for? I was only
Do
trying
as
to...
you're told.
Bloody no. You should. I know I'm good at sons.
Hey, Jeff, get here.
Follow that note.
Somebody's got it in for you, Kelly. Says you put the freak in the dryer.
I told you.
Should have known you'd stuck the job up.
It wasn't me.
How are you going to prove it?
Cover for me. I'll make it with you, all.
Kelly!
How is she?
She's conscious. Sister Hall says she's going to be all right.
Thank goodness. Did she say what happened?
She's very shaken up still. She doesn't know anything at all.
All right, Kelly. We're going to get to the bottom of this.
I tell you, I ain't done nothing.
Were you in the recreation room all the time?
Maybe. So what?
Where were you then?
I don't know, but I wasn't by myself. I was with someone all the time.
Right, well, we'll check that.
It's the truth. You ask 'em. I was with Jenkins and Patterson all the time.
How very convenient.
You can't pin this on me. I didn't do it, and I got witnesses.
Naturally. Well, we'll just have to have a talk to them, won't we?
Real good.
Old Mother Morris heavy.
No, we had a real nice chat.
Come here, Patterson.
Do you want me to start folding straight away?
Come here. The rest of you do some bloody work. Well, what'd you have to say?
Oh, nothing much. We talked about where she go on a holiday, you know.
You know what I mean.
Fooling.
Don't worry, I'll cover for her.
A deal's a deal. I can always remember you and Rich were out the room for a few minutes. Huh. Make the freaks Dave know it was you who tried to roast her alive.
You stick to your story.
You stick to the deal.
What did you tell her we'd give her the $100 for? Where the hell are we going to get it?
I had to tell her something. Shelling out $100 is better than having the freak coming after us.
Reckon you're next on the interrogation list, eh?
Big deal. I ain't done nothing. I wish I'd been there to see it, though. Old Ferguson getting tumbled. Biggest thrill she'd had in years.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's so funny. She's going to make life hell for the rest of us.
Oh, what can she do?
You don't know her like we do. She'll tear this place apart till she finds out who did it, and she'll bash anyone who gets in her way.
Lurch, take over for me, will you?
What are you lot staring at? I just feel like a bit of a walk, that's all.
Feeling jumpy, are you?
The one should be feeling jumpy. I'm in the clear. I don't want no trouble. We're working together, remember? I've got no reason to try and kill you.
Oh, I wouldn't put anything past you, Kelly.
I've come to help you. Now we got rid of the governor, we've got to stick together. We can really get things working around here now, eh?
You help me?
Well, you want to know who's stuck in the dryer, right? Well, that Connors bitch has been out to get you ever since she first laid eyes on you. She's the only one could have done it. I checked out where everyone else was.
Well, where was Connors?
No one knows. Dragging you into the dryer by the looks of it.
Why are you telling me all this?
Like I said, we've got to stick together. That bitch Connors is a real pain in the butt. I want to see she gets what's coming to her.
Bit too tough for you, is she, Kelly?
I'm not the one she tried to knock off. She might get you next time.
She won't get another chance, will she?
So you reckon it's her, then?
Just thank your lucky stars that I don't think it's you, Kelly. Would have been the last thing you ever did.
Well, just as well we're on the same side, then, eh?
Just you keep an eye on Connors. I don't want anything to happen to her till I get out of here.
Sure, Miss Ferguson.
I don't know much about pulling. You're so good at it.
Well, you're so good at it. She could crawl under a snake, that one.
Drop it, Patterson. I'm trying to concentrate.
Yeah, well, you know, the way you play.
Pick off, will you? Save your energy for cleaning my cell.
I'm going to get my $100.
When I'm bloody ready to give it to you.
Can always take the alibi back.
Give you 10 tonight.
What, you might?
Honest to God, without a word of a lie. There was this police inspector, I won't tell you which one, standing there with nothing on except his suspenders, stockings and high heels. I came in and said, hello, what's going on here? And walked straight out of here. But I'll tell you what, next time I saw him, it was ever so hard to keep a straight face.
Suck in it, will you?
Can't see as we're disturbing you.
You're disturbing me.
Tough. You need to learn some manners, sweetie.
Open the tinnies, fellas. I got off with a smack bum and a warning. Circumstantial evidence, that's all they had. It's circumstantial, I told them. I felt like Ruddy Perry Mason. Oh, Mother Morris, you should have seen the look on her face. She tried to slap a charge on me, but she knew it wouldn't stick.
Geez, you were gone long enough, huh?
They kept asking me these questions over and over again. Thought they'd make me crack. It was like one of them spy movies, you know, with the big light and everything. Tell us what you know. Tell us you're guilty, that sort of thing, you know. Talk about a joke. I said to them, if you wanted a character witness, all you'd have to do is ask my good friend Lou Kelly.
I bet you did.
Oh, Tum Tum, Turtle and Bozo. Shut up, you mob. They're my favourite. Move over. Freak's okay. She got off. It cost us $100. Shut up.
Bit of a mystery, eh, Lou? So you put the freak in the dryer. But who pulled her out? It's like that nursery rhyme, you know. Ding dong dell, pussy's in the well. Whoever pulled her out jobbed you in two.
Nick off, will you?
Mystery. Not the phantom lagger is out to get you.
We had a booking for a whole football team down from the country. They weren't cute as buttons. But half our girls were off with the flu, so me and 3 other girls had to do our best to keep them happy. 20 of them, 5 each. Oh, and did they have stamina? I can tell you, I never went to a football match for years afterwards without getting a silly grin on my face. It's called doing your best for the youth of Australia.
What year, you silly old cow?
Oh, we're talking about 30 years ago, dear. Some of those cute young boys are, well, they're in their 50s now. One of them's a federal politician, actually.
I like her, and you're wrong, you know. I mean, how could she be a lesbian and still do it with all those men?
You're as green as a beans, Chook. Look, heaps of hookers a day. You know, they have men all day at work and they don't want to go home to them. Well, at least some of them don't, eh?
Honest.
She's a funny old world, you know.
Hey, Connors, Les reckons you got a motorbike in yourself. She heard it last night. Or was that just the curry?
Blow it out your exhaust pipe, Kelly.
You really want to get a go?
Why not?
Yell out, watch out for the phantom.
What's it mean?
Go on, I'll tell you later.
Hey, Kelly, watch out for the phantom.
You got a big mouth, Patterson.
Yeah, the phantom lagger's on the prowl, eh?
Hey, Lou, what's that? What's a phantom lagger?
Eat your mush. Awful bloody Patterson if I didn't need her alibi.
Well, we can get her later when we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I'm going to get Connors too.
But what are we going to do about it?
What?
Oh, this phantom lagger.
If I find out who it was, I'll kill the bitch. She's not going to get away with it. Whoever it was.
Who?
The phantom lagger, you idiot. Oh, jeez, they got me doing it now. I mean, whoever it was that dragged the freak out of the dryer and left that bloody note.
Hey, maybe it was one of the screws.
What are you, Lurch? Why would a screw leave a bloody note? And it's one of us.
Well, why would one of us want to save the freak? That's dumber than what I said.
Watch it, Lurch. It just isn't making any sense at all. What do you want?
I come to clean.
Oh, right. Well, it's mainly the locker. It's a mess. Do something with it.
Got it.
Well, good thing we had you around, eh? What do you lot want?
What's going on here?
Mind your own business.
Everything that happens around here is my business. I'm top dog, remember? What does it say?
The women are calling me the Phantom Lagger. I like the name. Anything of interest I discover, I'll tell you. This pig pen needs cleaning up and I'll help you do it.
Very funny. Bloody hell.
Looks like we got a worry on our hands.
Is that really what it says?
Yep.
Check Julie Egbert's cell if you want to know
What, Moo? Give us it back. Check Julie Egbert's cell if you want to know what happened to Nora Flynn.
Oh, come on, Chook. If someone's going to dob us into the screws, we've got to know what they got on you.
Yeah, all right, come and I'll show you. If Miss Ferguson's already seen this note, I'm dead.
No, don't worry. I reckon if she'd have found it, you'd already been hauled up to the Gov's office.
Well, whoever went through the cells must have really done a good job. I had it pretty well hid.
What does it say?
Well, Nora left it for me the night she escaped. It's got where she was going. I can't handle this place anymore. I've got a way to escape. I guess I'll probably be caught, but even a few days out of this hole will be better than nothing.
Oh, you bull-artist, Kelly. All that crap about doing Nora in.
I never said I did.
Yeah, well, you never said you didn't either.
Who gives a stuff? It's this lagger thing we've got to worry about. Go on.
I'm going to... No, I'll skip that bit. I mean, the lagger knows where she's gone. That's already one person too many.
I reckon she should read the lot.
As if she's going to trust you with where Nora went.
Are you calling me a lagger?
I'm saying you're a big enough bitch to put the boot in.
Oh,
shut up!
Both of you, listen. Go on, Chook. Anyway, after that bit... Oh, no, I'll skip that bit too.
What are you, a one-man censorship committee? Just read it.
No, I really don't think
Just read it.
Well, all right, but remember, I didn't want to. Keep working on Rita. She's got the makings of a really good top dog. That bitch Kelly is the worst mistake the women have ever made.
All right, forget it. Just go on to the next bit.
I thought you said you wanted to hear the
I
lot.
said go on to the next bit.
I'll miss you, Julie. Keep this to yourself. That's it.
What do you mean, nothing more?
No, that's all.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm not going to leave it for exposed to find.
Yeah, right. It's a good thing the freak was in such a blue she didn't notice it. Otherwise, the cops would be hot after Nora.
Yeah.
But there's no saying the lagger won't leave another note telling the screws where she is. You're safe, but Nora's not.
I don't know, I've got a funny feeling whoever did this wants to cause trouble in here. I reckon this was left to get at me.
Yeah, just like the one that was left on the freak. Dobbed me in. So much be a big joke, Patterson. We don't know who's on the list next. I reckon this bitch is out to get all of us. So we got to get her first, right?
Ellie, you keep telling us what a dynamite top dog you are. Yeah, Lou, we can't have a lagger running around loose.
We won't know who to trust.
Or who to string up.
Yeah, well, maybe I've got a few ideas of my own.
Like what?
Like if Egbert hadn't told no one about that note,
I
then
didn't, I swear I didn't. Someone must have snuck into the cell and gone through my stuff.
Maybe she didn't have to sneak into the cell. Maybe she lives there.
Don't you try and pull that one, Kelly.
You've been caught with your hands in other people's lockers before,
Oh,
Patterson.
come off it, Lurch. You owed me that money. You know it.
Yeah, very good at taking matters into your own hands, aren't you, Patterson?
Yeah, but I don't cheat and I don't lag. Especially on me mates. Hell, it was me that found the note.
Real clever. You write it and you find it. And then you pull the wide-eyed innocent bit to get the heat off yourself. I reckon it's you, Patterson. And for 2 bits, I'd string you up right now.
Watch it, Kelly. We'll blow a gasket.
Go and prove it, I dare you.
Don't worry. I will.
Oh, I hope this doesn't turn out like that beer drinking contest I saw during the war.
What do you mean?
Oh, well, there was this Tom and he was having a contest.
Trying to pin it on me.
And
Using as a scapegoat.
And suddenly a
get out of
codger
here.
calls out.
Can't stand the
You're
whine of her
lagging,
voice.
mate. Meaning lagging behind, you know. So all of a sudden...
Bosom buddies. I reckon Slattery was just playing along, you know, part of the whole thing.
Oh, yeah? And how do I know you're just not covering yourself?
Because I'm telling you, hell, what does it take to convince you I am not the lagger?
Fair enough. Maybe Wyndham is the lagger.
Yeah, maybe you'll think twice before you point the finger at me again.
No harm done.
Suppose an apology's out of the question. Yeah, well, what are you going to do about that fat bitch? I mean, you're always telling us you're top dog. How about we see some action, eh?
Well, I'm not doing nothing tonight. Screws will be watching their precious stoolie like a hawk. But I reckon she's going to have a terrible accident in the morning.
No, I reckon I'll hang around for the action.
Hurry up and get out of there, Cox.
Oh, just get into trouble.
Hey, get ready, she's coming.
Move it, Cox.
Morning, everyone.
G'day. How's it going?
I gotta confess it, morning's not my best time.
Oh, you're right there, Wyndham.
Oh!
Egbone and Patterson got onto your little game last night.
What are you talking about? What game?
I'm talking about you being the Phantom Lagger. And you're about to have a nasty little accident on the soapy floor.
Oh, it's not true, Lex.
Don't come crying to me, you rotten lagging bitch.
Oh, we're not going to kill you. This time.
Oh!
What's going on here? Wyndham, are you all right?
It's fine.
Have you been causing trouble, Kelly?
No. It's all my own fault. I came waltzing in and slipped on the soapy floor, head over heels.
Well, be more careful next time. Wilder, Sister Hall's waiting for you up in the infirmary, please.
I haven't had a shower yet.
Well, you can have it afterwards. Now, come on, and the rest of you, hurry up.
Listen to me. I'm no lagger.
No, of course not. No lagger ever is.
We're wasting time, Lou.
Give me a chance and I'll prove it.
Yeah, how?
Give me a day, my bona fides will be vouched for. I promise.
Okay.
Hey, I thought we were doing it now.
Well, she's not going anywhere. And if she is the lagger, that gives her 24 more hours to sweat it
Look,
out.
I reckon she's just buying for time. I say we do it now.
And I say we wait. And what I say goes. Right?
I don't know why you backed off, Lou. We had her cold.
I told you why.
Still reckon it was the old bat.
Careful, Lex. Last night she thought it was you.
Oh, bloody hell, don't start that again.
I ain't starting anything. I'm just pointing out your top dog doesn't seem to be able to make up her mind.
Shut up, the lot of you. I told Wyndham to get her bona fides, and she'd better get them pretty quick. Well, she's for the chop.
Talks a lot, doesn't she?
Well, I feel really awful about it. I wish I'd never said anything till I was sure, because I'm not sure.
Oh, once a wimp, always a wimp. Cut the whinging, Egbert.
I'm not whinging. Admittedly, you haven't got any real evidence. It's all circumstantial.
Oh, save the big words for your friend, the governor. Oh, I forgot she doesn't come here anymore, does she?
You mightn't be so cocky when the freak gets back.
She's back now. Well, have a nice day, everyone. The lagger, the freak still on the prowl. Your top dog's really cooking with gas.
Shut your mouth, Connors. It's your fault the freak's breathing down her necks anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry you can't hack her. The freak doesn't worry me a bit. She seems to know what lane I'm in. Isn't that right?
Poor bloody Gina. She's lost all privileges for 2 weeks for pinching a bottle of meth. That bloody stinks.
Yeah, you can't bloody scratch yourself without wondering who's going to dob you in.
Anyone tries it on me, I'll bust every bone in their body.
Oh, don't look at me. I'm not the lagger.
Yeah. Well, we're all watching the clock real close. And as soon as that 24 hours is up, you're going to find out what we do to lagging old fogies.
You're making a big mistake. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, well, maybe you are by acting innocent when you're not. Lex reckons she heard you dealing with slats. She might have heard right.
She heard wrong.
Exactly what did you hear? I'm real interested. You know, the details, the words she actually used.
Told you, didn't I?
You told us what you thought she said.
Yeah, well, you know, she was setting it up to see the gov in person spill her guts. That's probably how Gina got dobbed for the metho.
Why, I heard it, the screws found another note.
Well, how am I supposed to know? She's the lagger, and it's about time the top dog started doing something about it.
Maybe I already have.
What's that supposed to mean?
Just got word from Lily Spencer up in C Block. Reckon she's known Wyndham for 10 years. Says there's no way she'd lag on anyone.
She's lying.
Don't push it. Bill happens to be a very reliable friend of mine. Unlike some people around here.
Come on, she's conning you. She's pulling your leg.
I reckon you're the one stuffing us around. You and Egg Brain. So from now on, you want to tell fairy stories, you wait till you go to bed.
Oh, jeez, Lou.
Geez, nothing. The fact is, you're still a candidate for the lagger yourself.
Lou, I need to talk to you.
Get lost.
Please.
Look, bitch, you're lucky you're still breathing after the way you've been crossing me lately.
I know, and I'm grateful that you haven't hurt me, but please, I need your help.
Forget it. You've well and truly cooked yours, lady.
I could be useful. You need someone like me to help catch the lagger.
And I suppose you know just how to do it, eh?
I've got a few ideas, yes.
What are you up to? You've been playing the dumb routine real well. You even had most of them fooled. So why the turnaround?
I told you I'm in trouble.
Well, you should have thought of that before you went around braining screws.
You don't understand, it's more than that. The screws found out I was hiding tablets, and now Mrs. Morris is talking about shipping me off to Blackmore.
So, give us a wave on your way out.
Lou, please, I'm a victim of the Phantom Lagger myself. Let me work for you. Let me help find out who it is. Look, I'll do other sort of work. I'll clean your cell and I'll get you food. I'll do anything. Just please protect me.
You'll do anything, right? All right. But just don't think you're off the hook. Because if you don't deliver, you're finished.
She's playing us all for fools. You included.
And I say no one touches her. Especially not you. You're not in the clear yourself yet.
Ah, different rules for different fools. It's a great system.
You can't blame me for wanting to protect myself. I was afraid of being bashed.
Yeah, well, you bloody well deserved it.
Like I did, Aileen.
You have apologised to her, haven't you?
Why should I? It was you that hit her.
Because of the info I got from you. Now, how about you do it? Nice and civil-like.
Get stuffed.
What did I just tell her, Lurch?
You might as well, Lex. No point in causing more trouble than we already got.
Sorry.
I love it. Best apology I've heard in years. Like someone saying tar if they handed you $1 million.
Come real close then, Patterson.
Yeah. And you're real good at forcing apologies, but what do you like at catching laggers?
Maybe I'm looking at one.
Yeah, maybe you're not. Bloody hell, I didn't even know Gina was pinching meth over from sick bay, did I?
So, I get Eve here to help pinpoint the bitch.
How do you know she's not the one?
Because she just copped it from Morris. I was just going to tell you before you started running off at the mouth again.
Someone lagged about the pills I was meant to be taking.
Someone who's going to need more than a few pills to get over what I'm going to dish out to them. It's only going to take one mistake. I'd hardly know what's hidden.
You reckon it's me, do you?
Maybe. And maybe not.
Yeah, well, you better be sure of your facts before you start pestering me, sister. I ain't playing bunny for no one.
Heard it all before, Connors. If you're the lag, you'll get what's coming to you. Same goes for all of you. Got it?
I reckon it stinks. I mean, Walter deserves heaps for trying to kill Mrs. B and let Reb take the blame.
So talk to your top dog.
Her, she's the one letting her get away with it.
Listen, kiddo. Either you do something about it or you shut up. There's no point mouthing off about it to me.
Yeah, well, she must be getting up your nose by now.
Sure. And when I want to pick her, I will. But I won't be wasting my breath talking about it. Ask that mole I caught Slasher with.
Look, how about you two sticking into second gear, eh?
How about you stick it?
Never seen you worried about quotas before, eh?
Top dog's got to keep things running smooth, haven't they?
Maybe she's worried about some of the girls talking about her behind her back, ain't it?
Just get on with it. Lucia's running out of things to fold.
Oh, it's all right, Lou. Could do with the rest anyway.
Not till I say.
Doing a lot of saying lately, aren't you? How you gonna catch the lagger? Letting Wilder suck up to you to save her own neck?
Wilder's doing as she's told. Same as everyone else who wants to stay nice.
Yeah, well, you're a fool. I mean, she's lied to us.
Don't push your luck, Patterson. If I say she's in, she's in.
Yeah, well, don't forget to leave your boots out for her to lick.
What do you think you're doing?
Waiting for you. You just said the meeting would be here, didn't you?
Yeah. I just don't like anyone making themselves at home on me bed. Now get off.
I didn't know she was going to be in on the meeting.
Well, she is, so let's get on with it. Because the sooner we put this Phantom Lagger out of business, the sooner we can get ours started again.
Someone's got to catch him slipping info to the screws soon.
We can't wait. We got to nail her now.
Jeez, Lou, I've been racking me brains. I can't figure out a way of doing it.
It's easy. We set her up.
Yeah? How?
We leak some classified information, then sit back and let the lagger dob herself in.
How do you mean?
The information will be phony. Fake escape plan, something like that.
Just enough to get the lagger to tell the screws.
Oh, you're not making any sense. How's telling everyone about a dummy breakout going to catch the lagger?
Because we tell everybody about the breakout, but we tell everybody a different version of the plan.
Oh, you mean like going over the fence or out on the garbage truck?
Exactly.
Might work.
You can't fail. You just wait and hear what the screws have to say, and we've got our lagger.
Oh, come on, you've been bloody hustling me, haven't you?
Now, why would I do that to a nice punk like yourself?
Look, you could have done me a favour and at least missed one, eh?
I tell you what, I'll do you an even bigger favour. I'll let you play with someone else. Someone you got a chance of beating.
Can't swallow your own medicine, eh, Patterson?
I like being beaten, especially when it costs me fags, though.
A couple of spares I can lend you?
You? Easier getting one off Ferguson.
Depends.
Yeah, on what?
Let's make it private.
Hey, watch it, this is my best garnet.
Get the funnies. I want some info.
I've already told you who the lagger
I heard
is.
someone's going to make a break for it real soon. I want to know who.
Don't know nothing about no break yet.
Oh, boom. Been on skip more than anyone lately. You must have heard something. The word is they're going to go for the armoury, then get a screw to get them out at night.
Told you I don't know nothing about it, but sounds pretty stupid if you ask me.
That's why I want to know. So I can stop them from getting us all into trouble.
Yeah, well, I'll keep an ear out if you hear anything. I'll let you know.
You do that. Seems to be working so far.
Did you doubt it would?
Doesn't pay to be too sure of anything around here.
And about this, it has to work. So long as we all remember who we've told what to. What are you looking at me for? I know what I'm doing.
You better.
I managed to get to most of the girls in the dorms. How'd you go on the record?
All but 3. But Lurchy's going to say to them after she's eaten this mug.
Yeah, and I got it all worked out too while I'm saying to him. Found it! It was in the lock at the gate near the staff room. The only trouble is, I can't remember who I gave that info to.
I can. It was Lexi bloody Patterson.
Crikey! Are you sure?
I should have known she was covering.
What are you going to do to her?
What I'd do to any lagger. I'm going to kill her.